What's up, YouTube? This is Rycom, and today I'm bringing you a ranked match. I'm picking the Chicago Bears and going against the Buffalo Bills. So I'm playing with Mad Hatter's team. I really like the Chicago Bears. They're an awesome team. They're definitely, I think, a top-tier team. They have a really great offense and a really solid defense. And with speed in this year's game, with Devin Hester, you can put him out there at receiver. He'll just burn some people. You always have to put his safety deep with him. And so that's what I really like about the Bears. So I've been enjoying playing with the Bears. I've been playing with the Bears, the Eagles. The most frustrating team to play with, ironically, is the 49ers, which is my favorite team, and I think the best team in the whole game. For some reason, I can't get Alex Smith to pass where I want to pass, and it's always an adventure playing with those Niners. I don't know why. Everyone else, just loves them and can't get enough of them, but I'm not the best with them. I don't know. It's just one of those teams that we'll see, as the year goes on, and maybe I can play with them a little bit more. I'm going to give them another shot because their defense is just amazing, and their offensive weapons are, off the charts. So let's get into some gameplay. It's 7-7 in the first quarter as I hit them with the crazy streak and the double coverage and was able to come down with it. And right here I was like, oh yeah, that's a touchdown from Hester, but he drops the ball. I could not believe it, and this guy played a lot of coverage defense. He didn't have any blitzes, which is definitely the case this year. I have some nanos, and a lot of players do have them, but it's still early in the year, and without being able to stack the players, and the shake is gone, thank goodness. But I mean, there's definitely issues on defense with applying pressure, and so a lot of people play literally 10 people into coverage. And I drive all the way down the field on this coverage defense, and I couldn't find anybody, so I tried to run in with Cutler, and he fumbles the ball at the 1-yard line. His guy that picked it up went into the end zone a little bit, so I felt like maybe the refs are going to give him a safety, because that's happened in years past where you'll get a fumble and you don't touch anything, the computer kind of falls in the end zone, and they just give him a safety, which is awful. So yeah, he had the ball at 20, and Cam Newton had. Oh, I'm sorry, why did I say? I mean, Scam Newton had the overthrow there, and then they had a drop. So he played smart. He punted me the ball. He wasn't able to pin me deep into the end zone, and then Jay Cutler decides to have his overthrows as well, and then a block shed, got a sack, and this possession hasn't been looking too hot, and then no one's coming open. I'm trying to playmaker people, and they're not coming back to the ball, and that's kind of how it is in coverage defense. And that's what I'm talking about. Did you see that moron? Man, this guy must have had no stick, or I don't know what was going on. Maybe he was texting. Who knows what he was doing, but he was not catching that ball. So I get the ball a break. It's 77. Towards the end of the first half, and he could have gone up by a field goal or touchdown, and instead he had that crucial mistake. It kind of reminded me of how the Niners, when they played the Giants, had the punt fumbles. Oh my gosh, that's depressing. I don't even want to get into it because I'll start raging. I'll start ranting for the rest of the commentary. We both don't want to hear that. But I was able to go up 14-7, and I got the ball back to start the second half, so I'm feeling pretty good. I know this coverage defense, it might be annoying, but it's gonna break. People are gonna break loose, and you just gotta be patient with it. I'm not a huge fan of running the draw play because the linemen, and then also I don't know, for some reason the draw play doesn't work too well for me. But his safety, I noticed. It looked like I thought he was going to be in a deep blue, but he ended up going into a purple. I think he hot routed him there or whatnot, and so I was able to hit him up top for the touchdown and get my 2 feet in. And so I'm up 21-7. I'm feeling really confident in the third quarter. I don't think this guy can stop me on defense, and his offense, isn't bad, but he doesn't have any crazy money plays where he's just moving it crazy up and down the field. And he kept trying to do that little post route, and he either didn't have the timing right or whatever it was. It was never open. He threw a pick one time and he just never completed it. I don't know why he kept going back to it. And then I manually bumped his tight end, and he had the blitz coming to him, so he just tried to throw the flats. And Wright jumped up and picked it off. We're taking it to the crib, or are we? Oh, that's the rage quit. That's what I'm talking about. So I was like, man, I guess I'm probably going to get 5 or 6 points. This guy wasn't that good. And it turns out I got 12. So I appreciate that, Stevenson, and see y'all in the